shattering all expectations here.
And please subscribe to my dad and hit the like button.
This is it. We're moments away now at the Canadian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Start pushing.
Let's give ourselves a little push here.
Overtake available.
Start things off. See if we can't
You can stop lift and coast.
hang with the pack here. They always start off aggressive. All right, so John is into 5th after the start of the race. Adam hangs in 10th. Lap 1 of 70. Liam Lawson is your leader. Max Verstappen takes that away from him, though. Red Bull 1 and 2. McLaren, we're going to call it a bit of a resurgence here. Not quite halfway into this season. They are starting to show up in the top 5 more. George Russell as well could fit that category. He's running 4th right now. And we've got John Felix, Perez, Piastri, Bottas, Antonelli, and Adam in 10. Now, a big story that we are not talking about until right now. 21 and 22 are the Ferrari cars. Leclerc and Hamilton both did not get a lap in Q2.
Good job. It's currently P4. Ahead of you is Lando.
There's John
Now,
getting
we can
past
see
George
what
Russell.
happened. Now we're watching the action closely here. It's certainly inviting. The action closely here. It's there for the taking.
Overtakes Liam
And
Lawson in the
overtake
Red Bull
is
car.
made.
So you can see John makes up that ground. There's Liam Lawson sticking his nose in there, trying to get P3. Had it for a second. John will shift.
P3. So ahead of
Takes
you
him in
is
before
Lando.
the turns. I have to admit, I held my breath a little bit there. I did decide that we started research on a new rear wing, though, because we do have issues. There's Adam sliding past Lando Norris into 4th. Adam is the one making the push right now. Teams of interest to us are those 2 Aston Martin cars running 5 and 6. We've got about a 5-6 point difference between us and them in the standings. Max is in, so George Russell will take the lead. As you can tell, we have yet to pit. But John and Adam 2 and 3. There's Perez, though, making a push on Adam. So 2 and 3 briefly. But yeah, those Aston Martin cars right now are our main competition in the points. All right, so John will jump to 2. Still over 7 seconds behind Russell.
Plenty to play for.
Adam coming down pit lane. Here we go. Gone to the medium tires. In and out, 2.811.
So you should be clear on exits.
So Kimi Antonelli, 7.5 seconds ahead of Adam. So he's going to try to start working his way back up this grid.
Bottas got the RS.
John Felix gets into 1st place after Russell goes into the pits. At first I saw the 1 next to his name and I was like, how did he get over that 7 seconds? Well, that would explain it.
Okay, so keep going.
Perez comes
Leclerc
into
is
the
close
pits.
behind.
We're going to have a few laps here where we run around as the leader. So
Let's
John
play
is in. Adam will move up to P5 here in a few seconds. But this could be the race right here. 2739. Okay. Got an RB car sitting fifth, 2 Ferrari 6 and 7. That's pretty amazing. Ferrari 21 and 22. They currently sit 6 and 7. Bottas is in. So Hamilton and Leclerc will move up shortly. We'll see if John can't take advantage of that as well and slide into ninth. There he goes. John is 2 seconds behind Lance Stroll. Gasly, Hulkenberg are in. Perez, the first car out. That's an Aston Martin car. That will be good for us. And look at these Ferraris. Here they come.
Leclerc behind us.
Hamilton gets past
Leclerc
Adam.
1.0.
Leclerc is next
Still
up.
okay.
As these cars are on fire right now.
Okay, so keep going.
They will both have to
Leclerc is
pit,
close
though.
behind.
Watching those tires for Lawson, they are now 39%. Hamilton at 40. Leclerc's soft tires at 32, but his times are starting to show that he is going to have to come in. I hope he comes in because Ferrari started 21 and 22. I think I said that 4 times. But they started 21 and 22 and have worked their way into 5 and 7 at the moment. And I would hate to have him, Leclerc, stay out there and then have a blowout on these tires and ruin what should be a great day.
8. Car ahead is Leclerc. He's
And there we
1.3
go.
behind.
John Felix
Let's take
gets
a
past
closer look.
Lance Stroll.
Right, we're at turn 9. That's the location for this one. The opportunity's there. And the overtake is made.
Back in front of Stroll again. Let's see if we can't get past Leclerc. There we go. Nice job. Whoa. Oh, man. Leclerc is into the pits finally.
Well done. That is P7. Ahead of you is Lando.
Let's watch
Now
that
we can
again.
see what happened. Now we're watching the action closely here.
The end of this when he jumps into the
The
pits.
gap opens up for them. Up that takes them to 7th place.
All right, P7 for John. We'll call it 4 seconds to Lando and 6. Lando is running strong, as is Hamilton, but Hamilton's now down to 36% on his tires. Lawson at 35. Max sitting 44.
Stroll has DRS.
Can Max make those tires last to the end? He's Max. Maybe he can. I just don't see. Lawson's got to come in. Hamilton's got to come in. And on the better tires, I think Russell and
0.9.
Lando are going to catch Max.
There are opportunities ahead.
And I think we just slide up the grid with traffic. Max now down to 35%. Hamilton finally does duck into the pits. Stroll is 1.3 behind John.
Gap is 1.7.
So we'll see what Max does here. And I would think Lando's got, well, it's 10 seconds though. That's a pretty good gap. With Max running a 28% tire in 4 laps. We'll see how that works out for him. George Russell looking to take the lead. He is between a half second and a tenth of a second off of the pace for Verstappen. There you see us running 4 and 5 in this thing. And there's George Russell taking the lead. We'll see if he can hold it. Take a quick look in at these two. That's the front. We've got a yellow flag. We're going to have a virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car.
But here we are following the Alpine. Clearly unable to take evasive action. Well, they may have been keen to leave their mark, but I think that was a little too literal.
Jack's been trying to hit that wall all day. So Max is in. Man, Max got out in 3rd. Wow. Well, man, if that, yeah, I was going to say, he might want to buy Jack doing dinner.
VSC ending.
All right, here we go. And now Max has got the fresh tires. Long way to
reduce a bit, lift and coast.
Long way to go to win this one.
DRS is enabled. Use
All right,
energy.
but there he goes. He is taken off. But what it may do is just knock us off that podium.
Use overtake.
I was looking at everything but that. 67 of 70. George Russell is your leader. 6.5 second lead over Lando Norris.
1.0.
Verstappen is 2.5 behind Lando. John trying to keep pace with Verstappen. Verstappen on those fresh tires, though. Ducked in during the virtual safety car. Otherwise, he was cooked. And there you see Lance Stroll trying to get past Adam. And Perez out, so Stroll trying to limit the damage points-wise. As we appear to be on our way to 2 cars in the top 10. Looked like he was going to get past Adam, but he does not complete the pass. So we're still holding 4 and 5. Drop in with Adam. Watch this battle between him and Stroll for 5th.
Fuel is all okay.
Verstappen is now in P2 past Lando. Lando takes it back. Stroll trying to work into position.
Just a tyre update.
Strong defense by Adam.
This is the last lap. This is the last lap.
And here we're watching the battle as Lawson sticks his nose in and puts Stroll back to 7th. So now we're going to have to fight off Liam Lawson.
Use your energy.
Use the overtake button.
As long as we hold off Lawson, that's a big move for us because that will drop Stroll to 7th.
And your driving at the moment is all good. We're happy with that.
Just a couple more points that we will move ahead of them.
track is low.
We're on the final lap. Here's Lawson trying to get a spot to get around Adam. He noses past him. Can he hold it? He will. So Adam will drop to P6. Russell is your winner. Max finishes second, just 0.3 ahead of Lando Norris. John Felix fourth. Liam Lawson takes fifth. Adam is sixth. Stroll seventh.
Lance 1.5.
That's a checkered flag.
Waiting for Leclerc. He takes the checkered flag in 8th. Bottas, Piastri is 10th. Hamilton just outside of the points in 11. And that'll do it from Canada. 4 and 6, so another week where we have both cars in the top 10. Another very, very solid performance. Just missed that podium, boy. Max's luck, man.
And up he goes, George Russell joining the podium lineup after a memorable Grand Prix.
That's their second win of the season. A brilliant talent who looks so at home on the track.
Somebody's got to challenge Max Verstappen. And right now, George seems to be the individual stepping up to do it. So up 3, George Russell takes the checkered flag. Your winner, 25 points for him. Max Verstappen second. Oh, man. Max was burning those tires. Was going to have to go into the pits. I thought for sure John would slide up to 3, and when Max came into the pits, Adam at the time was 4th, or no, I'm sorry, it was 5th. So I thought, all right, we're going to get a 3-4 finish out of this thing. And then Jack Doohan decides to hit the wall. Max goes in, has an amazing pit stop, I'm sure, and ends up getting second. He couldn't catch Russell. But man, oh man, he just robbed us of that podium. So anyway, yeah, Russell up 3, finishes first. Max started second, finishes second. Lando qualified third. He ends up third. Paz, welcome in, man. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate you. Hope your racing is going well. John Felix up 2-4. Liam Lawson down 4-5. Adam up 4-6. Lance Stroll up 4-7. Leclerc up 13-8. Bottas is 9th. Piastri is 10th. Drivers' standings after the Grand Prix. Max is still up front. Man, he is stretching that lead out. That is approaching a 100-point lead. Leclerc is second. He picked up 4 points. Those points could prove to be important. We will see. Mercedes, George Russell is up to third now. Liam Lawson drops to 4th. Norris 5th. Hamilton. Sergio Perez is 7th. 55 points for Aston Martin. That actually surprises me. I would have thought Lance Stroll had more points. So Perez is 7th. John Felix picks up 12 points. Stays in 8th position, but he is technically tied with Perez at 55 points. So you see Piastri picks up a point to 41, and Adam is in the top 10, picking up 8 points, going to 36. That gives him a 20-point lead over Stroll. Let's take a look at the constructors. Red Bull way out in front over Ferrari. Ferrari with a bad day. Looked like they were going to save it. Then not so much at the end. McLaren picks up 16 points. Mercedes picks up 25. We pick up 20. So we are sitting 5th. Now we're now 20 points ahead of Aston Martin.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
And please subscribe to my dad. And hit the like button.